Well, hello everybody. It's a rematch of the Chess Rivals. The first ever show did not go so well for me. I'm about 5 seconds behind as it currently stands. But hoping to play slightly higher quality chess today. Starting off with something kind of passive. I don't know, I just feel like being a little bit slow to start out. Don't quite know why. Just trying to be a little bit cautious, I guess. I guess I'm just nervous. That's the truth. If we're just being honest about our feelings, is that what we're doing here? Then I just didn't play very well last time, and I'm not happy about it. So, probably didn't play my best opening here. But we have a Scandinavian. I'm threatening to take on d5 and win a pawn. He, of course, understands that and says nay. I'm going to advance the f-pawn. I wonder if I'm going to play g5 here in a second and try to create a scenario where that queen might be a little bit trapped. I'm going to do it and see how he handles the queen being kind of stuck over there on h4. I'm not sure it's going to mean anything as far as the d file goes because once he gets pressure on the d file, the chances of me doing anything to the queen that's going to amount to something are not very high. But I'm playing some solid moves now, preventing his knight from getting in. Thinking I'll play the queen over to g3 in a moment and maybe offer a queen trade. Ooh, that was a mistake. Forgot that he was going to take on f4 with check. So, alright, well, rough start right now, but we will see how the game goes on. Gonna just play a little tickle, I guess. I'm worse in this endgame, for sure. Very, very much worse. Playing some tickle, making some random moves that don't really amount to much. That's the truth. Okay, I guess that probably wasn't so great for me. But, bring the bishop down, attack a pawn. Okay. What I wanted to do was actually something different than that. But hey. Okay, do I have any chance? Probably to sack and play h5 and push? Probably not. So I guess I should run the king over. Which also does not seem so phenomenal. I have a weird blockade right now. But nothing spectacular. Not really a blockade I'm going to be able to hold. And John still, he's proven to be a faster player. So that's always frustrating. You know what I mean? When someone's just that much faster than you. You got to speed up. But I've done a pretty good job working out the kinks. I feel good about this game as far as the match goes right now. I know what you're thinking. We're glad you do, Danny, because none of us do. But I feel like I defended a very, very bad position with no time. And so that was nice. Now, of course, I can't take it and go to the lost king and pawn ending, so we'll try to get a little closer. See if I can get to like some sort of stalemate trick. Knowing that that's just a very unlikely scenario for that to happen. But we're going to try to make a few more moves and get to a stalemate trick if it exists. Is it going to exist? Probably not, but you know, sometimes you just play it out to work out the kinks. You know? Obviously, last time I started off with a win, which didn't lead me to anything. So that's one way to look at it. But all right. Time to quit the doldrums, Danny, and play some good chess here. Let's see if you can do it. See if you can work your way back toward 2600 where you were before Mr. Bartholomew rocked your world. We will see if we can do it. Always a Sam Adams to double fianchetto and bullet chess. I'm sure that he loves that as well. Always a good decision. The double fianchetto and bullet chess is what it is all about. Of course, this is a I'll back up and call his bluff. See if he wants it. Because he's not winning the pawn anyway. Yeah, I didn't think so. So now he's probably going to try to look to get g4 at some point. I'm going to bring my knight around maybe to c5. He might play knight e4 now and gain a tempo, but I'm thinking I might get f5 at some point. It's kind of my idea now. To take and then put the pony on c5 and then play g6. I guess so. Seems to make some sense. Move the king. Okay, he wants b4. Is it really a big deal? Is it a big deal? I don't know. He may not be so happy if I get my pony on f4, though. But if he takes it, should I take with the pawn and open the f-file? Yeah, probably not. That's what I was thinking, too. My thoughts exactly. Let's move this king out of the way. We'll take there. Will we push? No, we'll play there. Play some kind of tickle here. So if I give check, his point is that if he plays king h2, is he trapping my knight? No, but now I might be bringing my queen into h2. Is that possible? If I could bring the queen into h2 with the knight on h3, that's probably not his favorite thing to ever happen. Right? I would assume so. Though he may find a way out if he runs his king out to e2. I don't know. I have to be careful about taking the knight on g2 too, because when he moves the rook, he gets a discovery on my queen. So that's just like a note to self, right? But this doesn't seem very fun for him, does it? It really doesn't. He takes it, but I have check, he moves, takes f2 as mate. So I'm pretty sure I'm just going to go for checkmate instead of... and that's normally where we would on a bullet brawl, right? But considering I got checkmated last time, we're not going to ding the bell. Although, wait a second, I just did. So, all right, we're off to a similar start as the last match, right? Nobody wins with white. Somebody wins with black. So I don't know that that's going to be the continuation, but it's where we're at right now. Okay, so I'm going to play this kind of weirdness stuff. Some weirdness. But he's playing weirdness too, so we're meeting weird with weird, right? My favorite thing to do, meet weird with weird. I'm not really that worried about that. What I'm going to do is very simply, I'm going to go after the h4 pawn. There's not really a lot of secret to what I'm doing here. We'll play there. We will kick the knight, and we will bring our other knight back to prepare a situation where we maybe go get that bishop. Interesting, right? I wonder if I can get away with something like this and go after the dark squares. I'm gonna do it. It seems like a really interesting sack idea. Right? If he takes everything, I'm going to put my knight here. He's going to trade queens and be up a pawn, but although I can also take the a5 pawn. Maybe I should reconsider. Yeah, he saw the same thing and decided he agreed with me that it wasn't so simple. I can play knight g4 anyway, but I don't want to. I want to get my knight in somewhere else, and I also want to get the h4 pawn. So it's kind of tricky what to do here, honestly. I'm going to play sort of a randomly weird move, maybe. Now I'll go take the a pawn, I guess. And I'll move my king. No big deal. We'll go after his b7 pawn. Put our rook on the f-file. Not because we're really doing anything super fancy, but because I have an idea of maybe bringing my bishop around to f4. Ooh, that was probably a favorable transition for me. Interesting. I'm going to bring my bishop to f6, where it keeps an eye on some stuff. Uh-oh. We don't really want that, do we? Oh, I only have 2 seconds. Got to play faster. I shouldn't have done that sack. I actually was in a pretty good situation there, huh? It was not ideal. I don't know what to do. Oh. Somehow I ended up checkmating myself. What's he doing? He had checkmate, but he didn't see it. He had checkmate that whole time. Wow. What happened there, huh? that was just blunderific chess by both of us, honestly. But C4 was actually a really strong move, maybe. Or instead of C4, I actually had knight takes immediately. Because if takes, I'm mating him on D8. Oh, man, I had knight takes D5 immediately. But C4 was strong. I should have just taken. And just kept the attack going down the exchange. So, it seems that I either saw knight takes D5 one move too late, because if he takes with check... Actually, he can't. It's pinned. He's just lost here. Look at that. Discovered check coming. If he takes it, I take, and we have mate on D8. So, all right. Well, it's unprofessional to worry about the past, so that's not what I'm going to do. But I definitely felt okay about that game. We'll play a traditional Queen's Gambit declined, just to see what happens. Traditional QGD, nothing schmancy. Nothing too schmancy right now. Now I will go for this. Okay. Takes. Oh, he actually should have given check on D3 first. But he didn't see that. Because then he would have avoided me getting my pawn back. Yeah, so that line by me was not the best I could have done, apparently. But now we are in a game, as they say, right? Opposite code bishops. What does that mean? I don't even know anymore. I feel like I say things and I... Oh my gosh. What it means is I just hung a piece. I've just blundered chess against John. I have some kind of psychological issue. This is going to turn more into like, can Danny ever have a mental breakthrough? More than it is a rivalry. You know? Because at this point, I'm blundering away good positions or bad positions. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter, does it? What kind of position I get. Huh. Don't quite know what to do on that either. Yeah. Just going to resign this one. All right, well, the commence is on. John is in a race to get to 6 games or 6.5 points and a race to crush Danny once again. But he's gotten some bad positions. Yeah, he doesn't want to repeat that last opening he had because that was S no bueno. All right, we'll go for a mainline Botvinnik if that's what he wants. We'll see what he has against the old school A4 line. Huh? What do I have against this line? I don't remember. Yeah, that's right. This is correct for him. He's playing the correct approach from what I can remember. I'd like to take and get my pawn back, but I don't think it's in the cards. I think it's better just to give up the a4 pawn for the initiative. Know what I mean? Yeah, he kind of agrees, I guess. He doesn't want the a4 pawn. If I get my bishop to c5, I'll be happy, so he's probably going to castle here. No? No, he wants to castle long, I guess, but I'll take here. Now he's going to castle long still. Interesting. Either that or he just didn't like the idea of... He wanted to go after the e5 pawn, I mean, as he's doing. So I'm going to guard that guy. I guess I'll take it. Maybe I should have played rook c7 check first, huh? I don't know. Not a lot of time for either of us here, is there? Bad news bears for me again. Trying to avoid him winning the pawn is not easy. It's not easy defending lost positions, Danny. That's what you're trying to say. Is that what you're trying to say, Danny? Yeah, we get it. It's not easy defending lost positions. So, all right. Well, nothing I can do right now, but focus, full steam ahead. So let's go into one of those Englishes we had last time. Except we'll play it a little bit. We'll play it the different way. Playing it the different way. Sometimes when you say that, you just hope it's not the bad way. You're like, yeah, let's play it the different way. Let's hope that's not the horrible way. Yeah, he plays an aggressive move, as he should be trying to do in this position, because he doesn't just want to lose the e-pawn for nada. And now I will castle. Look at that. That can't be fun for him. I can take with the knight or the rook, but I'll take with the rook. He's going to play bishop h3 next. So I'm going to move my rook back. I'm going to give this check just to make sure he doesn't get castled. Oh, didn't even see that coming. Should I take and then gang up on the f-pawn? I can probably be in a winning endgame if I do that. Go after the e-pawn this way. We're going to take it. Take our pawn happily. He's going to try to go for some more counterplay here. Makes sense for him. Is he going to mate me with 2 rooks? Takes. I don't think so. Wasn't quite sure what to do there. Should be very careful, huh? That was likely a mouse slip for him. But at least I got one more win. All right, we'll go back to this Verasov if he wants it. Maybe he'll play that bad G6 stuff again and I'll actually convert on something. Nope, he says no. He says, no, I take on your bad opening, the Verasov. And you're right, it is a bad opening. But that's the whole point. It's bad because we like it that way. It's bad by design, everybody. That's kind of the whole point. If that makes sense. No, it doesn't? You're right. It doesn't make a lot of sense. I consistently get these positions where my king has no safety. Maybe I need to think about issues with my father, right? Not honoring thy father in my chess games. But at least my king has this weird spot to hide on. Right? Should I go for the attack? Or should I guard my king? It's always a tough one to decide. But that's what makes the Verasov kind of fun. Is nobody knows what's going on. Not even Jabava. Jabava's a little more like me in that sense, you know. Is he really going to take the H-pawn? Like, really? Is that really what you're going to do? I doubt it, but I'm just going to take with the knight anyway. If I had taken with the rook, I don't really think he was going to take the H-pawn. That was my point. I was kind of calling a bluff on that one, but okay. So if I play H6 and he plays there, that's probably not going to work out very well for him. I think he's going to have to guard it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think that was kind of forced. I just don't want to let a pony into there. I want to get my own pony into a good square. You know? We'll go here. I guess I do have a very nice passed H-pawn right now. Go back and attack the knight. Aha, so he's coming into that square. Oops, that would have been bad, huh? That would have been a hang of the rook. So we don't want that. Yep, we are aware, but I'm going to make you trade queens. Where's my knight need to go? I don't know, but I need to figure it out fast. I'm probably going to try to bring it to like c5 maybe. Somehow we just don't buy this, do we? For him. Can I stop it? Takes, b3, knight there, b2. I guess so. This is a weird position. I really don't even know what's going on here anymore. I'm going to try to get my king into a position that it does well in, where the knights are kind of trapped, you know? Oh, I just kind of figured out what I need to do. Oh, I didn't even realize I actually had already figured out what I needed to do. Wow. That was fun. How often you get to mate somebody with 2 knights, huh? I got totally lucky there. That was not the best play by me, for sure. And so we have gone back into the wilderness of the mainline Catalan. Both sides now going for the stuff of their sort of weird comfort zones. Yeah, take it. Trying to remember which way and which day I am supposed to play. I don't always remember that. So I go down the, he's going to get e4, huh? Unless I want to let him just take my dark square bishop, my light square. If I take, he takes, queen e7 there. I move the knight, he guards. It's probably not ideal for me, honestly. If I play there and he plays e4 anyway, it's still not ideal. But perhaps a little bit more tricky. Dynamical? Is that a word, dynamical? No, it's not a word, Danny. Deal with it. Deal with the fact that you say things that are not words, Danny. All right, I'm dealing with it. I get it. Okay, well now we'll take, I think. Play e5. Backs up, we'll go guard it. See if he wants the obscure bishop ending. I guess he does. He probably doesn't have much better than that, huh? Now, if I play bishop there, though, instead of giving him the 7th rank, I give him the pawn. I feel like that was a better decision. Honestly. I know I'm going to get checkmated, buddy. I'm not going to let you checkmate me. I saw that. He's going to come in there. I don't really like that idea. Ooh, but that was a good move by him. Huh. I don't even know what to do right now. I think he's just outplaying me. Yeah, that was good enough to win. Maybe not his most accurate way to win, but good enough for him to win. I'll take there. See if he wants to give me the rook for the queen. All right. One of those positions with some random lingering compensation, maybe. Maybe it's not the easiest position for him to win, or maybe it is, because I'm also going to lose on time. All right, well, that was a tough one. I was probably okay there in that Catalan, huh? I don't know if I was, but I think I was okay. We'll go for this again. And he wants it again. He wants to learn what to do against the Verasov. He's being as stubborn as we would expect Mr. John to be. Proud of that guy. We're going to do the same thing again, because I don't see a problem with how that last game went. I got a weird and random attack and checkmated him with 2 knights, right? How often does that happen? I guess we will deny now. We will bring the king up and connect the rooks anyway. Similar, right? Not the same, but similar to what we've had before. Ooh, he's going to give a check. Aha. I didn't see that. So, we have to take here. That's the fact, Jack. We have no choice. We're going to go get the pawn this way. Okay, or we're not going to get our pawn back. I don't see any clear plans. At least as far as the crazy attacking way that the Verisov would normally be played kind of plan. Played this weird preventative move. Not a very good one, actually. Yeah. But he moves off the c file just the same, huh? A little strange. I expected knight to b4. Well, this isn't working out so well currently. Currently, this is not working out so well. We will fork the rooks. Which one? I guess we'll take this one. I don't know if that was the right one to take, but it's what I did. Oh, darn it. Oh, darn it. Okay. Well, this is my last chance. I'm down against the wall. One more draw, and John wins. So, tough one. Tough game for Danny right now. Let's see. What do we want to do? Play that Catalan again? Let's see what happened in that Catalan. Oh, no. Now we don't have a Catalan. We have a Neo-type Catalan with these bishop in front of the pawn chain, that kind of stuff. That's a slightly strange way to play the line. But he's definitely got me out of my comfort zone, I will admit that. As far as knowing this position. Interesting. I get it. I guess I'll go there. If I take, he's going to take with the pawn, huh? It's tough. Yeah, tough. I really don't feel like I... Oh, I should have just taken d4. Oh, he blundered. You can't miss blunders by your opponent when you're down. Know what I mean? So that was tough. I'm going to make this a little bit dynamic here. If I play there, he's going to trade queens first and then take. So what should I do? Takes, takes, knight takes. He takes c7. I guess I get a3. I just don't like how much time I'm taking in general. In general, I feel like I'm taking too much time. You know? I don't think e5 was his best move, actually. Go there. But okay, he somehow managed to make that work, I guess. Do we even know anymore what's going on here? I certainly don't. Not enough time, that's for sure. Not enough time. Darn it. I made it. All right. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's all she wrote. Not sure what I was doing there in that endgame. I couldn't find a way to mobilize the pawn. You feel like theoretically I could be better if I actually could mobilize my passed a pawn, but my pieces weren't ideal. You know, and see, with the bishop on b3, I could never play a4 in those positions because the rook was taking and he was winning a piece. But I guess this seemed okay to hear, and this is where I started really just sort of fumbling around and letting his king improve. I probably need to maybe not push, but maybe take and keep the king at bay and attack these pawns, like some counterplay. But, you know, John is a very good player. And I feel like in some of those positions where we would normally be equal, he just has a little bit more of an edge on me. Playing about 10 seconds faster on average and making less blunders right now is the difference. So it's good. I'm enjoying it. I like playing people that are really good. This is tough for me, you know. And especially when my natural instinct is to make you laugh and worry about my moves secondly. So I'm gonna try to pick up my game. And tip my hat once again. Chess Rivals, so far we have what? John is 3-0 in the Chess Rivals shows that exist. Although the first one didn't really count, so 2-0. 2-0 in the match, and we will tip our hat once again to Mr. Bartholomew and get back to work. Get back to work writing curriculum for Chess.com and other things. So good luck, people, with your life. I mean that seriously. Like, good luck. It's a crazy world out there. You ever listen to Cat Stevens before he came to Yusuf Islam? Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Don't worry, I'm going to stop.